I think that Brett is a fantastic meme coin, and going to the price of $3 during this bull run, that wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. I really do believe it's that special. Now, of course, that's not a guarantee. Also, that's not financial advice. But here's the thing. People often like to FOMO into like these dinosaurs, right? Like a Dogecoin, like a Shiba Inu. And in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with that. They can do whatever they want to quite essentially do. But personally for me, what I want to do is focus on meme coins, which I believe could very well be the next big thing, which is why I'm focused on Brett. And of course, I'm talking about Brett on the Base network. Now, a lot of people out there, they seem to think that, when it comes to Brett, it's just all hype, all fans, all this type of stuff. But I disagree because, first of all, it's a very unique meme coin. I think we're kind of bored of seeing, these stereotypical like cat or dog theme meme coins. I think they're cool, like years ago, right? But as of right now, I mean, come on, we kind of want something different, something unique. And I believe that's exactly what we're seeing here when it comes to Brett. And it's not like exposure when it comes to Brett is Kaka or something like that, because it's actually listed in many major exchanges. So when people like to say that, yeah, it's cool, but, it's not really well known. Well, I disagree. Listed, again, in many major exchanges. And that right there, I think, is key. Because you take a look at why was Shiba Inu and Dogecoin so popular? They were literally listed in pretty much all the major exchanges back then, right? Which is why a lot of people knew about it. If someone wants to believe in a project, they actually have to know it exists. If they don't know it exists, then how can they believe in it, right? It's like me trying to describe a color that I've never seen before. It's quite literally impossible. So yeah, when it comes to a meme coin, that right there is key, in my opinion. Great exposure, because if you take a look at a meme coin, it's not going to be known for its fantastic A+ use case. That's not going to be what people are looking for, right? Also on top of that, they're not going to be looking for, revolutionary fundamentals. Again, that's just not the vibe. What they want is something cool, something unique, something with a strong community. And that's exactly what Brett is. And also, you got to take into consideration, without being listed in many major exchanges, it's pretty difficult to build, a strong community. So when it comes to Brett, I do believe that it's heading in the right direction. And as it gains more popularity, I'm only assuming that it's going to start to be listed in even more exchanges. So yeah, I think the future could look so bright. Now, all of this is very amazing for a meme coin, generally speaking. But what is the unique selling point that Brett has compared to a lot of the other meme coins out there? That's the special added sauce of being, again, on the Base network, which is Coinbase's Layer 2 network. You got to think about how Coinbase isn't a small exchange by any means. You take a look at, oftentimes when people think about the big exchanges, they think about like a Binance, a Crypto.com, Coinbase, KuCoin. Coinbase is one of the big players. So if they have, a Layer 2 network and there's a meme coin on that, of course I'm going to believe in it. It's really a no-brainer pick for me. I don't know why people keep saying that, yeah, the Base network is caca, all this type of stuff. No, man. I mean, granted, is it like the most popular Layer 2 out there? No. I would argue that there's many other popular Layer 2s out there. Like, for instance, people really like Arbitrum. People also really like Optimism, right? But if you actually take a look at it, Optimism, funnily enough, is actually involved with the Base network. The Base network was actually built in collaboration with Optimism. So yeah, that's, I think, is a very unique touch. But with all that being said, some people oftentimes wonder, like, why, is a Layer 2 so important? It's because Ethereum, it has certain fundamental drawbacks, right? For instance, the sky-high gas fees. Also, it's arguably not even scalable. So, of course, a Layer 2 does step in and saves the day, quite essentially, allows it to be enjoyed without having to deal with that type of stuff, which is why I think the Base network has a bright future ahead. Because you take a look at the Ethereum ETF, you take a look at, when it comes to Ethereum, I still think it's going to grow moving forward, even despite its limitations. You take a look at the fans, the hype, the attention is very fantastic. So naturally, as it does grow, I think, the Base network's going to follow, and also Brett as well. Because if you take a look at, we've seen time and time again, right? These Layer 1 blockchains that pop off, and then eventually what follows, the meme coins, because people oftentimes look for, the meme coins on these amazing networks, quite essentially. You take a look at what happened to like Solana. There was a reason why Dog with Hat, Book a Meme, Bonk, why were they so popular? Again, as Solana gained attention, so did they, because people naturally, they want gains again, right? They're like, okay, we want to see something that could be the next big thing, which is why they looked at the meme coins, and that's when we saw, them just absolutely skyrocket. So when it comes to, Brett, I don't see why it won't be the case moving forward. Now, is Brett like a small meme coin by any means? No, but I still think it has a ways to go. And again, the price of $3 really isn't that insane, because considering current circulating supply and market cap would be around $30 billion. This is not even like half of Dogecoin's all-time high market cap. That's true, by the way. Dogecoin at one point reached over $80 billion in market cap. So this is kind of like peanuts in the grand scheme of things. I mean, you got to think about how it's not this ridiculous thing. If I'm saying that Brett needs to go to like a $500 billion market cap or like $100 billion, okay, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, a meme coin has never reached over $100 billion in market cap before. During this bull run, only time will tell. We'll see. But again, in the past, we've never seen that. So of course, if I said that, it would be very confusing, right? But again, around 30 billion doesn't seem so bad. At least that's the way I view it. And also, we have to take into consideration how when it comes to Brett, the amazing thing about it is that the tokenomics are very easy. You know, it's very easy on the eyes, so to speak. Very simple. It doesn't confuse people for no reason. Other meme coins out there, the supply is just way too high. People have a hard time even taking a look at the price. They're counting zeros literally after the decimal. It's just a complete nightmare at that point. Much better just something like Brett, right? Going to the price of $1, $2, $3. Market cap wouldn't be crazy. And that's what I really like about it. And it's not like we have to really wait this much longer, really, because you take a look at how, as a worst case scenario, altcoins, they've been known to peak, 18 months after a Bitcoin halving event. And the last Bitcoin halving event happened, around 6 months ago back in April. So 18 months is basically October of next year. Could you imagine that? That's worst case, could happen sooner, absolutely. But again, it's actually not that much longer anyways. So yeah, when people like to say that, oh wow, when it comes to, Brett, we have to wait so long. Actually, I don't think that's true, because around a year doesn't seem so bad, because if someone's been through 2021 up until right now, yeah, it doesn't seem so bad. At least that's the way I view it. And by the way, if you want to discuss other meme coins, and meme coins, which I believe could very well be the next big thing, feel free to join my Discord. There you can ask me all about meme coins. I'll show you what meme coins I'm holding and which one I believe could also be the next big thing. But even besides that, when I take a look at Brett, man, I'm just very excited. I'm going to continue to accumulate Brett, dollar cost average, any time on income, just acquiring, holding, and just waiting, because around a year from right now, I think things could look so amazing. You take a look at the potential for Bitcoin. It could be so fantastic. The Bitcoin ETF, the number of institutional investors, the amount of enterprise adoption. And also, like I mentioned earlier on in the video, the Ethereum ETF. That's also massive for the sentiment of cryptocurrencies just in general. So I think this bull run could really be something special, especially when you combine that with the fact that there is currently over 600 million crypto owners, according to Crypto.com research, more than ever before in history. I really do believe that's, a very special ingredient for a potentially amazing bull run. But again, only time will tell. That's why, again, I'm staying patient. But I don't see why this bull run would be bad. Back in 2021, actually the bullish factors weren't as great as it was right now. Way less crypto owners, around 300 million at that time, even during the peak of the 2021 bull run. You also take a look at how, when it comes to enterprise adoption, institutional investors, it really wasn't that great back then compared to right now. So I think when it comes to this time around, man, it could look so special. Brett at the price of $3 during this bull run, that wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. And make sure to subscribe if you gain value from this video. I greatly appreciate it. It's been Lee the Captain. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.